All right, everybody. It's called the Business to Business Network Show. That's what you've tuned to if you just turned on your radio. We do high-speed networking, giving out names and phone numbers, and talking real estate every Saturday. Our co-host is
Jeff Obrasky, Homeowners Financial Group.
He's the guy with all the money and all the figures and all the numbers. Get you in for relatively low money. In fact,
cheapest in a year.
And that's the point. Interest rates are still incredibly low.
They are. They are. I don't think they'll go much lower.
No.
And you're probably 6 months from now
going to be
I
higher.
think you'll see they'll trend a little bit higher.
Yeah. And our next guest is Robyn. Give us your last name. Introduce yourself.
My name is Robyn Viktor. I'm with Remax Excalibur. My number is 480-346-5327.
And you're a team. Introduce your team member.
I am a team. My team member is Louisa Ward. We have been partners in real estate for 18 years. Rather unusual, but
Very unusual.
we have a
Highly
great
unusual.
team.
You guys know how to get along with each other.
Great team going, yes.
And Lucy is going to be our next interview.
I've had
but
2 marriages in 18 years.
good for you. Good for you. Now, we got a couple of interesting listings. Let's talk about the first one.
Yes, the first one is a condo, great for seasonal or full-time people. It's on Thompson Peak Parkway and Frank Lloyd Wright area. It's priced very moderately at $133,000. This
For
is a
Scottsdale.
one-bedroom.
It is inexpensive
It is
for that part of town.
Scottsdale.
Yeah.
Great
well,
location.
There are 2-bedrooms units in that same community that go for a little bit more money. This is a 1-bedroom. It's gorgeous pool view unit. Just completely includes everything, furnishings and whatnot.
This is a lock and leave for the winter visitors. And by the way, we're getting out of the summer. Here we go. Winter's coming. What was that price again?
The price was $133,000.
And is that a ground level? Or what level? Where were we at on that?
That's a 3rd floor unit, so
Okay.
it has an incredible view of the pool and a slight view of the mountains. I don't want to brag about that too much because you kind of have to crank your head around the corner in order to be able to see that. But the pool view is very lovely.
Yeah, for a
Just a
one-bedroom.
stone's throw to AJ's.
Yeah, good location.
Excellent
community
location.
Is it in?
The name of the community is Signature. It's Signature of Scottsdale.
And the list price, one more time.
$133,000.
$133,000. That's a car payment. Well, they're
Not a very big car.
In other words, it's smaller than a car.
It is.
What are you talking about?
I mean, if you're a first-time home buyer, you could get in that home for 5% down.
Yeah.
You have to go conventional because it's probably not an FHA-approved community. Unless
Excuse me, please. This is a community, happens to be FHA and VA, which is one of the things that
VA
makes
is
it
easy. There's no
very
issue
unique.
there, but
FHA.
FHA is unusual.
FHA and VA,
Well,
yes.
that even opens
Makes
up,
it better.
Yeah, because it's very hard. There are very few communities that are FHA approved. But it's funny. I priced out one just yesterday for about $110,000, and I think, and this was 10% down, a little bit of mortgage insurance, including a $200 a month HOA. I think the payment was $700 a month.
Oh, my gosh.
And it includes your HOA, which is almost as much as your principal. and
What
interest
was the
payment.
HOA on this one? Do you have that? Can you glance at that real quick? What
The
is-
HOA is $220 a month.
Okay.
It's pretty standard, especially for that part of town.
So you can get a one-bedroom, and you've got a beautiful view of the pool. It's a lock and leave. It's a winter.
In that part of town, which is
It's
right down the
Scottsdale.
road from where you are not getting in an apartment rental.
You can't get it.
It's going to cost you probably $1,000.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you could probably get a 2-bedroom there for $150, $160.
Wow,
And
that's
it's
fantastic.
beautiful.
There's still, I mean,
Good deals.
yeah, I'm amazed.
Yeah.
That's
Let's
great.
talk about your second one.
The second one is more of a listing that somebody maybe that would like to retire and invest in their future in. It's in the Central Corridor.
Would like to retire someday.
It's in the Central Corridor. It's 2,400 square feet, 3 bedrooms, 2.5 bathrooms. Those are kind of the stats about it. It's a 10,000 square foot lot. But what is unique about this property is that every single inch of the grounds and the home are immaculate and very intricately detailed, landscaped beautifully, and very, very easy and low maintenance.
This is one of the landscape architect was his own house, correct?
Yes, it is.
We talked about this.
Yeah.
I personally have owned a home before that was back east that was developed similar to that. And, when you have a property that's that meticulously groomed,
It's beautiful.
It really is. And you can't put a price on that to a certain degree.
Yeah.
Now, we talked about this because I made a joke about, it's really nice until you get your $300 a month landscaping bill. But you said it's very low maintenance too, correct?
He designed it to be very low maintenance so that he could actually travel and do things with his wife, or so that when it comes time to sell, somebody that doesn't have the experience that he has can easily maintain the property.
Because it can be intimidating to people. They look at it and they go, either I'll never keep it this nice, or I don't want to pay to keep it this nice.
Yeah. So this is perfect. List price on this again?
List price on this is $469.
$469. How many bedroom? How many
So
bathrooms?
central quarter for under 500,000, 2,500 square feet, 3 bedrooms, 2.5 bathrooms. One of the bedrooms is being used as an office. It has a separate entrance. Excellent. So anybody maybe that wanted to do a little bit of home business kind of thing would have a great office to be able to work in.
Central corridor, meaning kind of north, right along central, north of the downtown area.
Basically between 7th Street and 7th Avenue along Central, and probably as far north as Northern and a little bit further than that, and then downtown.
And list price one more time.
$469.
And what kind of payment are we
our conventional limits in Maricopa County are $417,000. So what you probably would see with a buyer like that, if they weren't coming in with a 20% down payment, they'd probably come in with 10, which is going to put you just a little bit over 10, which will put you right at that $417,000 limit. Interest rates are in the low 4s, APRs, very similar. There's no, just so in case people are curious, nobody pays to mortgage bankers. Nobody pays origination fees anymore.
Right.
You go into the big banks, the Chase and the Wells Fargos, and very often they do charge an origination fee, but their structure is a little bit different. Your payment on this with taxes and insurance, if you don't put down 20%, you will have a little bit of mortgage insurance. You're going to be about $2,500 a month.
$2,500 a month. That's incredible.
Yeah, a $417,000 loan. Principal and interest alone at a 4.25% interest rate is $2,040.
Incredible, folks.
So you just add your taxes and insurance to that.
Well, we got to wrap it up here. Phone number, please.
480-346-5327. And now is the time to buy.
Phone number one more time.
480-346-5327.
Everybody stay tuned. We're going to be right back.